March. Right now. Today. If you're not starting these seeds, you've already lost your summer garden. While your neighbors are buying $8 tomato plants in May, you could be transplanting established seedlings twice their size. While everyone else is waiting until June for their first harvest, you could be eating fresh vegetables in late May. While the garden centers are sold out of the best varieties, you already have exactly what you want, growing strong, ready to explode. But only if you start now. In March, not April, not when it warms up, March. I'm about to expose the exact seeds you must start this month, the ones that take 8 to 12 weeks to reach transplant size, the ones that produce earlier, bigger, and longer than anything you'll buy at a nursery, the varieties garden centers never stock, the techniques that give you a 3-month head start. Miss March and you miss summer. Drop a comment right now. What country are you watching from? Because timing changes everything. Welcome to the Garden Solace. I'm about to save your summer garden. Let's go. Part 1. Why March is the secret weapon. Here's what nobody tells you about garden timing. The seeds you start in March are the vegetables that define your entire summer harvest. These aren't quick crops. These are the heavy hitters. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, the plants that take 60 to 90 days from transplant to first harvest. Add 8 to 12 weeks of indoor seedling time, and you're looking at a 20 to 25 week process from seed to plate. If you wait until May to buy plants, you're already 3 months behind someone who started seeds in March. And here's the kicker. Those May transplants, they're stressed, root-bound in tiny containers, stunted from sitting under weak grow lights at the garden center. They'll take 2 weeks to recover from transplant shock, while your March-started seedlings are already flowering. I proved this last year. I started tomatoes March 1st. My neighbor bought plants May 15th. I harvested my first ripe tomato June 22nd. He harvested his first tomato July 28th. 5 weeks earlier, from the same variety. That's 35 days of fresh tomatoes I had that he didn't. 35 days of $6 per pound organic tomatoes I didn't buy. March isn't just early. March is strategic. It's the difference between abundance and mediocrity. But here's the problem. Most people don't know which seeds to start in March. They start lettuce, which doesn't need a head start. They start cucumbers, which grows so fast they don't benefit from early sowing. They waste time, space, and money on the wrong seeds. I'm about to fix that. These are the 10 seeds you must start this month. The nothing else matters. Just these 10. Part 2. Seeds 10 to 6, the foundation crops. Number 10. Eggplant. Eggplant is the slowest vegetable in the garden, 80 to 100 days from transplant to harvest. Add 10 to 12 weeks of indoor seedling time, and you're looking at 6 months seed to plate. Start it in March or forget it. Eggplant needs heat, bottom heat for germination, 80 to 85 degrees. Use a heat mat. Seeds germinate in 14 to 17 days with heat. Without it, 3 weeks or never. Once sprouted, give them 14 to 16 hours of strong light daily. Eggplant seedlings get leggy fast without proper light. LED grow lights, 6 inches above seedlings. Transplant outdoors when soil is 70+ degrees and nighttime temps stay above 55. That's late May in most zones. If you start in March, you'll have 8-inch tall, stocky seedlings ready to explode. Start in May and you're buying weak garden center plants that struggle all season. Best varieties? Black Beauty, Ichiban, Fairy Tale, all perform in containers or ground. Number 9. Celery. Celery takes 16 weeks from seed to harvest. 16 weeks! Nobody tells you this. They buy celery transplants in May, wonder why they never get full stalks. It's because celery needs a long, cool growing season. Start celery seeds in March. They're tiny. Surface sow on moist seed starting mix. Press lightly. Don't cover. They need light to germinate. Keep soil moist, not wet. Germination takes 14 to 21 days. Patience. Celery loves cool weather. It's perfect for early spring transplanting. By the time heat hits, it's already mature. Start it late, and heat makes it bolt before stalks develop. Best varieties? Tango, Ventura. Both are easier than traditional varieties. Number 8. Leeks. Leeks need 120 to 150 days from seed to harvest, 4 to 5 months. Start them in March, harvest in August and September. They're cold hardy, surviving into fall and even winter in mild climates. Leeks are easy from seed. Sow a 1/4 inch deep. Germination in 7 to 14 days. Grow them in cells or flats. Transplant when they're pencil thick. The advantage of starting leeks in March is size. Leeks grow slowly in cool weather. The longer they have before summer heat, the thicker and sweeter they get. March-started leeks are twice the size of June-started leeks. Best varieties? King Richard, Faster, Bandit, Cold Hardy. Number 7. Artichokes. Artichokes are perennials in warm climates, but can be grown as annuals if started early. They need 120 to 150 days to produce. Start them in March, harvest in July and August. Artichoke seeds germinate in 10 to 14 days at 70 to 75 degrees. Use a heat mat. Once sprouted, they need strong light and cool temps, 60 to 65 degrees, to prevent legginess. Here's the trick. Artichokes need vernalization to flower. They need a cold period. If you start them in March and transplant them into cool April weather, they experience enough cold to trigger flowering. Start them later and they don't get the cold signal. No cold, no artichokes. Best varieties? Imperial Star, bred for annual production, Green Globe. Number 6. Onions from seed. Most people grow onions from sets, but onions from seed are bigger, store longer, and offer way more variety. The catch? They need 12 to 16 weeks of indoor growth before transplanting. Start onion seeds in March. Sow a 1/4 inch deep in flats. They germinate in 7 to 10 days at 70 to 75 degrees. No heat mat needed, though it speeds things up. Once sprouted, onions need strong light, 14 to 16 hours daily under LEDs. Onions are light hungry, insufficient light, and they stretch and fail to flower. Transplant outdoors when soil is 60 plus and nighttime temps stay above 55. That's late May in most zones. March-started seedlings will be 10 to 12 inches tall, bushy, and ready to produce. Garden center onions in May are pale, root-bound, and shocked from transport. They take 3 weeks to start growing again. You've already lost a month. Best varieties? Capra for storage, Walla Walla for sweet, Red Wing for red storage. Part 3. Seeds 5 to 1. The Summer Garden Champions. Number 5. Hot peppers. Hot peppers are even slower than sweet peppers. Habaneros, ghost peppers, and Thai chilies need 100 to 120 days from transplant to first harvest. Add 8 to 12 weeks of seedling time, and you're looking at 7 months seed to plate. Start hot pepper seeds in March with a heat mat. 80 to 85 degrees for germination. Some superhots take 3 weeks to germinate. Be patient. Once sprouted, give them maximum light, 16 hours daily under LEDs. Hot peppers are light hungry, insufficient light, and they stretch and fail to flower. Transplant outdoors when nighttime temps stay above 60 degrees. That's late May in most zones. March started seedlings will be 10 to 12 inches tall, bushy, and ready to produce. Garden center hot peppers in May are pale, root-bound, and shocked from transport. They take 3 weeks to start growing again. You've already lost a month. Best varieties: jalapeno, habanero, cayenne, Thai chili. Number 4, sweet peppers. Sweet peppers, including bells, need 90 to 110 days from transplant to harvest. Add 8 to 10 weeks of indoor time and you're at 5 to 6 months total. Start pepper seeds in March. Use a heat mat, 75 to 80 degrees. Germination in 7 to 14 days. Peppers grow slowly as seedlings. They need strong light and warm temps, 70 to 75 degrees during the day. They hate cold. Keep them away from drafty windows. Transplant outdoors when soil is 65 plus degrees and nighttime temps stay above 55. That's late May in most zones. March started seedlings will be stocky, dark green, and some will already have flower buds. Garden center peppers in May are pale, root-bound, and shocked from transport. They take 3 weeks to start growing again. You've already lost a month. Best varieties: California Wonder, Yolo Wonder for bells, Jimmy Nardello for sweet Italian, Shishido for specialty. Number 3, eggplant revisited for emphasis. I'm listing eggplant twice because people constantly underestimate how slow it is. Eggplant is slower than tomatoes, slower than peppers. It's the absolute slowest warm season crop. If you start eggplant in April, you won't harvest until September. If you started in March, you harvest in July. 2 months earlier. That's the difference between abundance and frustration. Eggplant seedlings grow slowly. They need 10 to 12 weeks indoors, not 6 to 8 like tomatoes. 10 to 12. Use a heat mat for germination. Provide strong light. Transplant into rich, warm soil. March is non-negotiable for eggplant. Number 2, tomatoes. Tomatoes are the reason most people garden, and they're the crop that benefits most from March starting. Tomatoes need 6 to 8 weeks of indoor time before transplanting. Start them in March, transplant in mid to late May, harvest in late June or early July. Start them in May from transplants, harvest in late July or August. Here's what's insane. Garden centers charge $5 to $8 for a single tomato plant. You can start 50 tomato plants from one $3 seed packet. 50 plants! That's $250 to $400 worth of transplants for $3. Start tomato seeds in March, sow 1/4 inch deep. They germinate in 5 to 10 days at 70 to 75 degrees. No heat mat needed, though it speeds things up. Once sprouted, tomatoes need strong light, 14 to 16 hours daily under LEDs. Keep them 2 to 3 inches from the light to prevent stretching. Transplant outdoors after the last frost when soil is 60 plus degrees. Bury stems deep. Tomatoes root along the stem, making them stronger. Best varieties for March starting: Early Girl, 52 days, Sun Gold, Cherry, 57 days, Cherokee Purple, Heirloom, 80 days, and San Marzano, Paste. Number 1. Slow bolt lettuce and greens. Wait, Lettuce at number 1? Yes, here's why. Most people start lettuce in May and wonder why it bolts in 3 weeks. Lettuce is a cool season crop. It needs cool soil and cool air to grow sweet and tender. Start it in March, transplant in April, and you harvest in May before heat hits. March started lettuce gives you 6 weeks of harvest before bolting. May started lettuce gives you 2 weeks. Start lettuce seeds indoors in March. Surface sow. They need light to germinate. Germination in 7 to 10 days. Transplant outdoors in early April. Lettuce tolerates light frost. By May, you're harvesting. By June, you start succession plantings for fall. Best varieties: Jericho, heat-tolerant; Muir, summer crisp; Salanova, multi-leaf. Part 4. Seed starting setup. You can't start seeds without the right setup. Here's exactly what you need and where to get it cheap. Containers. Dollar Tree. Seed starting trays at garden centers cost $10 to $15. Dollar Tree has food containers, aluminum pans, and storage bins for $1.25. Drill holes in the bottom. Done. I start 50 seedlings in a $1.25 aluminum pan. Seed starting mix. Don't use garden soil. It's too heavy, compacts in containers, and drowns seeds. Use seed starting mix. It's light, sterile, and drains well. Buy a compressed brick of cocoa coir at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Add water. It expands to 8 quarts. Mix 50-50 with perlite if you have it. If not, cocoa coir alone works. Heat mat. Seeds germinate faster with bottom heat. A seedling heat mat costs $20 to $30 on Amazon. It raises soil temp 10 to 20 degrees, cutting germination time in half. If you don't want to buy a heat mat, put seed trays on top of your refrigerator. The compressor generates heat. Free. Grow lights. Seedlings need 14 to 16 hours of strong light daily under LEDs. Keep them 2 to 3 inches from the light to prevent stretching. If you're starting a lot of seeds, get a 2-foot LED shop light, $25 to $35. Hang it on chains, adjustable height. Watering. Seedlings need consistent moisture, but hate being waterlogged. Use a spray bottle to mist the soil surface until seedlings have true leaves. Then bottom water by setting trays in a shallow pan of water for 10 minutes. Part 6. Transplanting and hardening. Starting seeds is easy. Transplanting them without killing them is where people fail. Seedlings started indoors are soft. They've never experienced wind, direct sun, or temperature swings. Put them directly outdoors and they'll burn, wilt, or die. You have to harden them off. This means gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions over 7 to 10 days. Week 1. Place seedlings outside in full shade for 2 hours. Bring them in. Week 2, increase to 4 to 5 hours. Introduce partial sun, 1 to 2 hours. By day 10, seedlings can handle full sun and stay out all day. After hardening off, transplant into garden beds or containers. Water thoroughly, mulch around plants to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Part 7. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Starting seeds too early. If you start tomatoes in January, they'll be massive by May, root-bound, and stressed. Stick to March. Mistake 2. Insufficient light. Leggy seedlings are weak seedlings. They fall over, produce poorly, and struggle outdoors. Use grow lights. Mistake 3. Overwatering. Seedlings in wet soil develop damping off, a fungal disease that kills them overnight. Water when the soil surface is dry. Mistake 4, skipping hardening off. Seedlings that go straight from indoors to full sun get scorched. They recover slowly or die. Always harden off. Mistake 5, starting the wrong seeds in March. Cucumbers, squash, and beans grow so fast they don't need indoor starting. Focus on slow crops. March. Right now, if you start these 10 seeds this month, your summer garden will be twice as productive as anyone who waits. You'll harvest earlier, you'll eat better, you'll save hundreds on transplants and groceries. Tomatoes in late June, peppers in July, eggplant in August, all because you started seeds in March. Which seed are you starting first? Drop it in the comments. Already started seeds? Tell me what you're growing. Hit subscribe for the exact planting dates for your zone. Thanks for watching The Garden Solace. Your summer garden starts now.